Hi, this is Marianne, and this video includes some warm up and stretches for the Self-Help for Jaw Pain course I'm teaching on Zoom. So let's get started. And first, the rules are don't make any sudden moves. Be really aware of your body. Move slowly if you have to. And tune in. If it hurts, back off. Nothing should be hurting. Okay, let's go. So you're going to take off your shoes and stand up and take a few breaths and just start pedaling your feet. Come up on your toes on one foot and then the other. Just get your feet nice and warmed up. And notice your breath. What moves when you breathe? And then just do a little brief body scan from the top of your head down to the ground. Notice where you're tight. Notice where you feel nice and open. Notice sensations, any sensations of pain, even if it's a 1 or a 2. And we're just going to start with finding the place where you feel centered over your feet, pelvis over feet, rib cage over pelvis, head over rib cage. And then we're going to do some twists. So that's pretty fun. Nice and easy. Notice how your weight shifts from one foot to the other as you turn. That feels pretty good. Feels like unwinding. And I'm going to move on, but if you want to do this some more, you can just hit pause and do it as long as you want. And so our next is swaying like seaweed, swaying from side to side. We're kind of staying in the same plane, but we're kind of loosening up the sides of our bodies. And since our jaws are on the sides of our bodies, it's kind of all connected with the fascia. Just pretending like my feet are rooted into the seafloor and the current and waves are just washing me around. And then we're going to do some arching and curling. So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So this is an arch and this is a curl. And like someone said in class the other day, it is cat-cow. Only we're just standing. You can get down on your hands and knees if that feels better for you, but just get your spine nice and warmed up. And then hula hoop. If you have a real hula hoop, you can get it out. Otherwise, it's a fake hula hoop. I'm going to go the other way. You can definitely notice that one side is a little tighter than the other. All right, so we're moving into stretching. Clasp your fingers together, turn your palms inside out, raise them over your head, bend to the left, bend to the right, bring them out in front of you again, turn to the left, turn to the right. You feeling that between your shoulder blades? And now behind your back, clasping my hands behind my back. I'll lift my shoulders and bring them way back. I'm going to arch my back, and I'm going to pull my hands away from my back, and I'm going to try to pull my fingers apart, but I'm not going to let them move apart. I'm just using some strength, and I'm really feeling this across the top of my chest, the fronts of my shoulders. This is a great stretch to counteract all of the sitting at the computer, working with your hands out in front of you work that we all do. And you can repeat that as needed. Just hit pause if you need to. So nod your chin toward your chest. You can put your hands behind your head. Just let the weight of your hands bring your chin even lower toward your chest. And now I'm really feeling this in the back of my neck. I'm going to press my head into my hands and press my hands into my head, and neither side is going to win. That feels so good, getting all those little back of the neck muscles released. So I'm going to do that again. And now I'm going to let my chin point up toward the ceiling. I'm not going to crank my head back as far as it can go, but chin towards the ceiling is good enough. And I also like to roll my eyes up, so I'm using my eye gaze at the very top of the eye socket, and feeling the front of my throat stretching out. That was nice. So now we're going to do a little side bend, ear to shoulder. Adding the weight of the hand. Pressing up into the hand and down with the hand into the head. I'm going to do that again. Other side. And if your body is anything like mine, you are feeling tightness in places other than right here. Like I can feel it up in here, and your mileage may vary. Just pay attention to where all you feel this, because there's so many things that are connected to the neck. And let's see. Yeah, so now I'm going to look over my left shoulder, and I can even bring my hand up and try to press my head into my hand and not let it move, and then release. I can move it a little further back, press into my hand, like I'm pressing that way. I'm pressing toward the front. That's good. And the same thing on the other side. And I can really feel that like right back in here. So let's see. And so open and close your mouth a few times. Be a fish. side to side. Front to back. Lion pose. Wow. Yeah, I really feel that in my cheeks. And you can do that again if you like. And I'm going to move on. We're going to circle the outsides of my upper teeth and my lower teeth with my tongue 3 times in each direction. And check in again. I'll be back shortly with video number 2.